194 radio check.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to A Trucker's Life. Welcome back to the channel. And I'm gonna try. Let's try this again. Let's try see if we can get a load and we can actually get on going down the road. But I'm gonna try. You know, last one I asked you guys how to take the squeak away from my hood up there, and I'm gonna try different things. But first, I'm gonna try the socks. So I'm gonna grab these old pair of socks, and I'm gonna put them in the little cradles, I guess, whatever they call them, where the bushings are at. All right. So I'm gonna put them there to see if that helps out with the whole squeakiness. But would it be here or here? It seems like this might be where this is happening. Huh. And I know I was told that I could adjust these things, but I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see no adjustments on here. How about on the hook up here? No, I don't see where you could adjust those things really. So, okay. Well, that's interesting. This motor, quick look real quick. So, should I put them up here? I'm gonna try putting them up here first, and then we'll see what that does. So I'll just you know, stick them in here. Let me can't do it with the camera in my hand, but well, there we go. Some holy socks. All right, so we got that in there. Let me pull them all the way right there. So we'll do that. Then go around and do the other side real quick. See if we can do this also with one hand. The other side worked pretty well, but this side here. All right, there we go. There we go, we got it on there. So I guess we'll just roll these socks up right here. Well, it don't hurt to try, right? So we're gonna try that, see how that works out. Hopefully that'll be the solution to that problem right now. All right. Man, if this works, it'll definitely be a game changer for me, because man, it's annoying. That whole noise, all that squeaking and rattling going on. Might have to change them, you know, kind of often, but if it works, it'll be good. All right, well, next thing to do is get on the road and see if we can get loaded. Hopefully we can this time, and I don't get rejected again. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? Aha! It's because I followed some of you drivers' advice. I put socks on the bushings up there on the hood, and that was it. It's gone. Yes, thank you to all of you that gave me your advice and gave me your opinion and all your little tricks that you guys use. As of now, we're gonna do the sock thing. We'll see how long that lasts. If it lasts a while, then I'm just gonna keep doing that. And if it doesn't, then we're gonna have to go to another method that I was also told to try out. So thank you guys, thank you all you guys that helped me out on this one, because that noise was annoying. I mean, I know grease, like they put regular grease when they do PMs and stuff, they put grease on there and it goes away for a little bit, but you know, it comes back pretty quick. And now look, nothing. So that's good. Good. Well, I just picked up my trailer. About to get to, I'm about 30 minutes away from where I'm going to load. I'm loading at Chevron today. Chevron's one of those places also that is can be pretty strict. And I know one of you guys commented and asked, how about the beard? Like, what do you do about the beard? Well, some places are going to policies where, of course, okay, first of all, guys, for those of you that don't know about tankers, first of all, where you get loaded 9 times out of 10, they are going to load you. You don't do anything. You just sit there and you either sit in your truck or you sit in a certain designated area where they send you to sit down, and you wait for them to get done, you know. So going back to the beard thing, or the mustache or whatever, some places were kind of they would make you shave. Watch this guy right here. This guy waves at everybody. Let's honk the horn for him real quick. I always get a smile out of him. But anyways, so some places were very adamant about us being clean cut and shaved. Now a lot of them are leaving that process or whatever, that deal where you have to be like that. One of the biggest ones was oh man, I can't never remember things when I'm talking about them, but the one they had the big fire out here in Houston not too long ago, where it was running, the fire was going for a while. Shoot, I can't remember right now, but anyways, they were one of the ones that were the most strict about that. And you would show up with just a little bit of a little bit of a shadow on your face or something, you know, where you can kind of see where it's starting to grow, and they would turn you around and they would make you go shave. Now recently, well, maybe within the past 6 months to a year, they changed that policy where you no longer have to do that. So come on, girl. What is this girl wearing? Go. Come on. You're not gonna go? Are you gonna go? Oh, she's waiting for somebody. For those of you that don't know, I love motorcycles too, so I'm trying to help her out. Okay, anyways, back to the beard thing. Sorry, I got sidetracked there. But yeah, that place used to be real strict about it, and recently they changed the policy where they don't, care if you have a beard or not. A lot of these places are going that way, and I know that they used to have it because just in case there was an emergency, you would to put on a respirator, you would have to have be clean cut, shaved to be able to put certain respirators. I don't know why they're going away from it. There's got to be a reason. There might be like a full face mask that they put over your whole head and your neck. That because I've seen those before. They might be going to those, but I don't know the real reason why they're going away from making you shave. I just knew the reason why they were making us shave. So yeah, for those that might be wondering, or the guy that commented on why I'm not clean cut and shaved, or stuff like that, and that's the reason why. Most places, like I say, they don't really tell us anything about it, so it's all good. But anyways, we're gonna go down here to Chevron, get this load, and we're going to South Carolina with that load. As of right now, I don't know what kind of a load it is, so I'd rather not say exactly where I'm going. But if it's a hazmat, of course I can't talk about it. But if it is not, then it ain't that big a deal. Alright, so I'll catch you guys over there. Alright, we're just making it here to our spot here. We'll go ahead and turn everything off because it looks like they do a pretty good search here on everything. So let's see where they want us to go. All right, let's see y'all in a little bit. Go. All right, let's go get. Well, we're loaded down now. Finally got the load picked up at Chevron. Boy, is that a process to get loaded at that place. I mean, it's not a messy process. They have everything set up perfectly, but it's definitely a process for sure. So I'm gonna go in and have dinner before I leave. I'm gonna have give me some pho, some Vietnamese food, and then I'm gonna hit the road after that. Spoon. Let's eat. Let's grub down. It's looking good. So we'll see y'all when I get out. Well, I had to get the Vietnamese coffee to go because that soup got me full of water, plus the water that I ordered. So this is gonna be to go. But tell you one thing. If you need something with a little bit of power that's gonna get you going, this is stuff right here. This stuff right here is gonna really, if you're feeling a little weak or sleepy, wake you right up. But let's get back in this truck and put it in the wind because it's about that time. All right, let's ride. All right, let's get back on this road. Get back on I-10 and Pointer East. Y'all see this this company right here to the right, tanker company, Martin Transport. Not the best company to work for, not the worst company to work for. But that company there is what gave me my break as far as hauling chemicals. So I owe them, I owe them a lot as far as, getting my tanker experience and all that stuff, because that's what I used to work for when I did crude oil. So yeah, they underpaid. Martin was probably the lowest paying crude oil company, but they gave me the shot. And I still made about almost 100K for 2 years in a row. Not quite 100K, but almost there. And it was good. It was good. But when the bottom fell out of the oil, then that was it. Like, it was done. I went from making upwards of $1,800 a week, $2,000 a week, to $600 a week for a little while, because they were just sticking all of us, just wherever we could fit in, as far as all the ones that were doing the crude oil. And then I came over to Beaumont to run sulfur for a little while. Now the sulfur paid $34 a load. That sounds like a little bit, and and in a sense it was, but you could do as many as you wanted in a 10-hour, whatever your drive time period. You know what I mean? So we would normally do between 9 and 10 loads per day. So you do the math. $34 times 10 That's what, $340 a day. And you times that, you know, by whatever, up until you run out of your 70. So we're making dang good money hauling that sulfur. But see, that's the thing about me, guys. I'm that type of driver that if you put me to do one thing over and over again, I'm gonna get bored, and that's gonna make me go crazy and make me do what I did, is quit. I know the money is great and I was closer to home, but to me, if I don't like what I'm doing, it doesn't matter how much money I'm making. I know that might sound dumb to some people, but if it's boring, if it's too boring for me, where I just can't, you know, I felt like a robot on a railroad track, and it was the same place, back and forth all day. We got to the point where we were doing a round trip in about an hour. A loading and unloading process, we would do it in an hour. It would take about 15 minutes to load, about 10 to 15 minutes to offload, and then plus the drive time, which was only, you know, about 6 or 7 miles, I think, one way. So, yeah, a little over an hour, but we would do a round trip hauling that sulfur over here in Beaumont. And we were running and gunning, man, but like I'm telling you guys, that stuff right there is it just bores me to death, and that's what happened. I got bored. I did it for like 2 months, 3 months, something like that, and I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I had to get out and get out here on the road, guys, because at the end of the day, this is what I love to do. I love being out here exploring and meeting new people. That's why when I thought about making this YouTube channel, I was like, you know, it might be a little interesting, because not only do I like driving cross country or, you know, wherever, I also like going out and exploring and getting to know people and getting to know places, and so I figured that would be a little interesting. There's a lot of drivers that they're just, you know, they go, they run their day, and that's it. They don't do anything else. They don't get out of their trucks. You know, there's a lot of drivers out there that's going to say this is a boring job, and I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It can be a boring job for sure, but it depends on what you make it. Like, if you like to go out and check stuff out like I do, I enjoy it. You know, I'll be out at a city and I'm going to go explore the city. I'm not just going to sit in my truck. That's just one thing about me. I mean, I might be overweight and I might be this and that, but at the end of the day, I love being out, walking around and checking stuff out. And my weight or nothing slows me down, you know. Well, it slows me down a little bit, right? But I get around, man. I get around for sure. So, see this bay we're passing up right here? Was it about a year ago? A UPS plane crashed right here in this bay. May the pilots rest in peace, for sure. They were coming in for a landing over at I think Bush International, which is in Houston, and this is the path that they take. They were coming, I think, from like Florida area, and I never even found out what really happened. They just lost power for some reason, and they plunged into the bay, and the plane just went to, you know, pieces like they always do. But just a little, not a fun fact, but a little fact about this little area I'm driving through. But yeah, guys, I mean, well, there goes one of my other old companies. Bulk Transportation would never, ever, ever, ever recommend anybody to go work there. Now, that is one company that I would never, not even my worst enemy, recommend them to go work at that company. Bulk Transportation out of Walnut, California. For those that drive, that have been driving, will agree, and for those that are new to the game, or that want to be new to the game, or want to come drive trucks, y'all will understand. Everybody, all these trucking companies lie to you one way or another. whether it's a big lie or a small lie, but they'll lie to you. And it just depends on what you make of it, right? That company there, I never met a bigger bunch of liars than those guys from that company. I hate to talk bad about anybody, but guys, as a family that we are now, do not go apply at that company, please. That company came from good roots. The owner, the owner that started the company was, my understanding, a great guy. Unfortunately, he passed away for an illness. And the ones that were left in charge of that place are the worst people that I know. And it's hard for me to talk bad about anybody, but yeah, that's what I feel about them. I'm sorry guys that have gone that direction with that. I'm sorry about that. I don't want to express any negativity, but just want to make sure you guys stay clear from that company. Martin Transport, for those of you that are new in the tanker game, hey, they'll give you a shot. Decent company, excellent benefits. That is one thing I could not complain about that company. Excellent benefits. A year after I was gone from there, they sent me a $2,000 check for because I had stocks, I guess, invested in them or whatever. They gave me the option to roll them over, or to get the money out. And of course, my broke butt got the money out. I should have left it in there, right? But they're not only a tanker company though. They do ships. They have their own little refineries. They do sulfur. They do a lot of stuff. So Martin Transport, I would recommend them. You're not gonna get rich there, but the people are most of the people are decent. There's no perfect company, guys. Why even lie? There's no perfect company. So Martin Transport, yes. Bulk transportation, heck no. Oh no. Alright guys, I'm sorry to be boring you guys. You know, this is a little different. Just driving and talking, which is what I know a lot of truck YouTubers do this. Let me know if you like it. You know, if this is the type of stuff you like, or you like how the other vlogs, or we could just mix it up, you know. Try to keep it, try to change it up every once in a while. And yes, this is on the GoPro. It's a hands-free. I look just like a dummy talking to myself because I don't have nothing connected to my head or anything. So, yeah. Oh man. But yeah, guys, comment down below. See if you guys like this. If you don't like this, you know, we'll change it up. We'll figure it out. We're all growing. It's a growing family. I'm growing and just learning. Reading all the comments. I like reading all the comments. It's getting to the point where it's becoming hard to read all the comments. I'm trying to read as many as I can, and I've run across some awesome people with awesome advice and awesome testimonials of different things, the suicide prevention. You know, just them learning from us, from all of us, you know, those that are not truck drivers, you know, learning from all of us out here. You know, it's been a good ride so far. I've had some negative stuff, which is expected. But for some reason, sometimes it feels like the negative kind of hurts you more than anything. It bothers you more than anything else. But you can't please everybody. That's just something that I got to realize myself, that I can't please everybody, even though I want to. and I want to stay positive. It's just, you know, there's so many of us with different mindsets out here, and there's nothing that I can do sometimes to change their minds. Now, there was this gentleman that I spoke to, or that I was texting back and forth a few days ago, and it started off negative on both ends. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, it started off real negative. You know, he was kind of talking mess, and of course I put up my walls. You know, I mean, when somebody throws something at you, you're gonna put your arms up, right? Anyways, I put up my walls, and he was we were going back and forth, like, pretty harsh. I know he was trying to prove a point, but just the way he came across at first, the point he was trying to prove was not going to get through me, because he was just being, you know, that harsh with his comments. And long story short, guys, we ended up both calming down, and he's actually, I think that he's actually one of the smartest people that I've messaged back and forth with, and he's got a lot of passion for what his beliefs are, and I respect all that. Like, I respect everybody's beliefs. I mean, I've had people, you know, tell me that I need to go back to wherever I'm from. You know, that's their belief, but, you know, and I'll listen to it, whatever. That's what you want to put out in life, or that's what you have in your heart, and that's fine. Put it out there. If I answer back, maybe not. But I'm glad I took the time to answer this gentleman. I'm not going to name any names because I don't know if he wants me to. His tag name or anything on his, you know, his on his comments. I'm not going to mention anything, but as far as the name, but it ended up being a wonderful, wonderful conversation at the end. He got his point across. I understood. I gave him my point of view, you know, and hopefully he understood. And now we're like, you know, if we're in the area of each other, we want to sit down and talk, because, you know, he's somebody that can add to my life as far as learning different mindsets, but in a good way. But it started negative, and that's the thing about these comments. I want to respond to everybody, and no, I'm not getting a big head because I'm getting more subscribers, yada yada yada. It's not even like that. It's becoming harder and harder. Plus, guys, you know, you gotta understand, I do have a full-time job out here driving on the road, so I gotta make sure that you know, I'm safe. And when I stop to take my breaks, or my 10-hour break, then I you know, get on my phone and start commenting back, and you know, but if I don't comment back, guys, let you know now, I apologize. I really want to, but it's just I'm getting kind of overwhelmed with a lot of it. But I'm trying. I'm gonna try to you know, comment back to most of you guys, for sure. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all with this. Hopefully you guys weren't bored to death. I know this is way different than what I normally do. Just wanted to try something different. There's a Swift. Nah, I'm just messing with y'all. Y'all are out here just trying and learning and doing y'all's thing, man. So I'm messing with the Swift drivers. Okay, maybe just a little bit. If y'all can hear, you don't hear no more. I don't know if y'all are hearing any squeaking of anything, but not from my hood. So thank you guys again for giving me that advice on my hood, for sure. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna leave y'all guys right here next to this Swift. Guys, please be kind to one another. Please help out anybody who needs help. Anybody contemplating suicide, please call the 1-800 number, 1-800-273-8255. And with that being said, guys, I really, from the bottom of my heart, love you guys, and I thank you for everything that you guys do for me. So with that, peace, and I'm out of here, guys. See y'all tomorrow.